What's going on, Aquarius Gentleman? This is Craft and Conjure with Aquarius Moon Tarot. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I read tarot, Lenormand, Oracle, so forth and so on. So why don't you go ahead and click subscribe and join the Craft and Conjure Aquarius Moon Tarot family. And please make sure that you hit the bell so you will be notified when my next upload goes live. Alright, new subscribers or new visitors may not know this, but the returning ones know that I pretty much have a simple formula of a love reading or a career reading or a spiritual reading, so forth and so on. But this go around, as I was meditating, and it actually hit me yesterday, and I jotted down some ideas pertaining to the situation. It's not even in my field of expertise, but the universe and the deities that govern me would like for me to do a reading for the divine masculine and maybe get some messages out to the divine feminine. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and it is a general, but I did hear some interesting things. So if you are a divine feminine, or you're just a woman that flows with that, or you're a man that connects with the divine masculine, then by all means, hopefully this resonates with you. I heard yesterday to please be patient with me. I am walking my path and entering my dark night of the soul. I still love you. I haven't given up on you, nor am I about to. But at the very beginning of our relationship, you knew that I was going through a couple hard times, and you stood by me then, so please stand by me now. It's not what you think it is, and I do love you. Okay. The Aquarius divine masculine is tired of delays. He's tired of blockages, and he's tired of being told by people that it's about to happen and it doesn't. I myself get our time confused with divine time, and a lot of heartbreak that he's feeling is because he just basically aligned his time and thought that that was going to be divine time. And for a lot of things, he does know that he can manifest quite a bit out of thin air. But also at the same time, what he really wants to manifest is stability with you, balance with you, harmony, and emotional connection with you. He wants to grow. And he's kind of like the wounded warrior right now, which I can elaborate emotionally, such as this. You know, when you have your heart broken, or when you go through something, or you go through a serious letdown or a delay that just pierces your heart and you feel it. It's like an emotional sword. It's those. He's pulling those emotional swords out of his heart. If he gets a little upset with you, it has nothing really to do with you. In reality, he wants this so bad, but he's trying to go against the divine time. And when a man is in love, when he is in love with with a woman, he will do whatever he can to make her happy or to finish it, even if it means sometimes we will lose our way and bumble over things. That's why the balance is key, because the masculine and the feminine work together, internally and externally. It's all around us. It's all within nature and the universe. He knows that with you, he can have these fiery celebrations, these great moments, these just, wow, these bubbling, passionate moments with you. Because think about fire and water. Yeah, too much water puts the fire out. Too much fire and not enough water, and the water just evaporates. But this is like the perfect balance of water and fire. And what happens when you have the most perfect balance of water and fire? You get a continuous bubbling event. And that is how he feels about you and what he wants to give you. Men are like fire, quick to ignite, quick to extinguish. But women are like water. When they boil, they continue to boil, which is what he loves about you. Because when your passion and your emotional depth starts to boil, it just makes his fire happy. But also, this heartbreak that he's going through isn't so much something from you. It's honestly, I'm picking up that it's like, why won't it work? Why can't I make this work? I can make everything else work, but I can't make that work. And I have so much I want to say to her, but I don't know how to say it. I can write a book in my head, but I just can't get it out. And in general, many people face that. I think that many men are opening up to the concept and embracing learning how to communicate better, because communication can just solve so many situations. But also, many have never had the chance to open up, and I'm sensing that for those that resonate with this, it's struggling to open up. I can relate to that, and it's like you just beat yourself up so bad when it doesn't work right, or you set yourself up for a fail. Everybody feels that. And I did sense that within the divine masculine. My apologies. But he really wants this. He wants to tap into the universe with you. He wants to tap into the emotional aspect of the depths of your soul. He loves you for you. He doesn't love you for just, let's keep it real, your physical features. He really freaking loves you. And he wants to build that family. He wants to paint that peaceful bridge of just coexistence with family, friends, you. He just wants the apple pie, beautiful life. And he knows that you bring quite a fiery kick to the relationship. And also, I heard that he really does like, your peoples, like, your sisters, for example, your brothers, aunts, uncles, mother, father. So that's cool. That makes barbecues, awesome, doesn't it? If you like this reading, please take a moment to let me know in the comments below. That sounded like a infomercial, commercial. Do you sit up at night? Do you have dreams of ice cream and pie? Oh, man. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I have no clue what they're talking about. Okay. Alright, cool. Now, we just gonna keep it real. I don't want anyone to think that I'm going on people, because I'm not. But let's just keep it real. What's the way to heal and get through things? Facing it. So, this is not all divine masculinism, okay? though there is a lot of so many new beginnings and so many passionate starts, so forth and so on, a few of your divine masculines are a little, though as passionate as they may be with new insights, new beginnings, and great additions, they're kind of also a little scared of the emotional depth that you have. And I know that this card stands for so much more, but when I see him, I'm just like, I love you, divine feminine, but you are so in touch with your emotions, it scares me. But at the same time, I can't nor will I pull away from you because I'm intoxicated by your soul. And the funny thing is, it doesn't really bother you because you know that deep inside he is the magician, the wizard, the god to your goddess. So you will let him have his new beginnings. You know, I picked up some things he might not finish if he starts, and that's normal. Universe. And also, there is beauty in collaboration together. We're talking like his flow of the magician, your fiery energy, your divine feminine energy in conjunction with your sisters or friends, so forth and so on. I do pick up that maybe a few divine feminines, and I don't really know why I'm scratching my head on this because I'm tapping into the whole collective, but a few of you all might be in a coven or be a part of a sisterhood that, you know, you just grew up with a couple, you know, your homies. It doesn't have to be something magical, even though, you know, I do pick up that maybe a couple of you are in a small coven or perhaps a, you know, a lodge, things of that nature, or it's just like three of y'all that just get together and read tarot and practice magic. I heard that your divine masculine really finds that attractive. I find that attractive, but I would really like to come and watch. I know you're having your time, but I would still like to come and watch. You can come check us out if you want. We'll invite you. You all, especially him, the one who tried to align divine time to his time instead of his time to divine time. Those tower moments were really nothing about you. Like, really. In fact, if he pulled away from you, it's probably because, yeah, I wanted to protect your heart because I know it's been broken before. I have a bad temper at times, and I didn't want to take my emotions out on you because you know I am quick with the tongue, but as are you. And that kind of left the divine masculine a bit embarrassed. And I can confirm because, yes, this is something similar happened to me, you know, about half a month back. Wasn't fun. Universe, what is up? This is to the one that is pulling the daggers, the knives, the swords out of his heart. From feeling let down, from slightly being wrong. Because let's be honest, divine masculine, when you're wrong, and this isn't like, well, men are wrong. No, when you're wrong as a, you know, just as a person, it hurts. As I was saying, it hurts. But you have to take these death moments, these pulling the swords out of your heart moments, these tower moments, as lessons, brother, as lessons. Because these lessons are so beautiful. They want to teach you so many things to help you connect deeper with your divine feminine. This is your divine feminine in a nutshell. Yeah. And she's ready for you to come forth and really stand in your power. And Mercury retrograde might have a small hand in, you know, why you're not stepping in your power as you should. But if you just simply move on from that, let Mercury retrograde remove that from you and help you progress to a new level, you can actually connect with your Empress as the Emperor. If I get the Emperor in the next card, I'm going to laugh. Okay. Now, a few of you feel that your wishes might not be fulfilled, Divine Masculine, and that is getting back with your Divine Feminine. Well, in order to get this upright, excuse me, you have to continue to pull those swords out of your heart. You have to take the Tower moment and the death moments that you might get or have already went through or will, and allow them to teach you the lessons that they have for you so you can get that wish. The universe has many blessings for you, but at the same time, lessons before blessings. Just keep saying that to yourself when the day gets hard, because sometimes it does get really rough. But you do have the capability and the internal strength to make that happen. And you won't have to juggle many things to make it happen. It's about being efficient. It's about finding what works for you, where you can take your spiritual practices and bring them into a practical level, where you don't have to worry about, where you don't have to get up and practice rituals that unless you have a temple for it or an altar, so forth and so on, you won't be able to practice. I heard to get yourself a tarot deck if you don't have one. If tarot might seem a little too confusing for you, I say get a beginner's deck and then get a oracle deck and a deck of playing cards. Numerology would be quite an amazing thing for a few of you to learn. And that's a good way to help get through the day and connect deeper to your spirituality. I heard if you have not looked into your life path, achievements, so forth and so on, then you should do that. Because it can guide you, really assist you into 2020. And that is something that you will want. The universe talks to people in different ways. And history has proven that with the many magical traditions that we have. John Dee was very much into mathematics and everything else that made your brain hurt. So how do we get Enochian? We have sigils and a whole bunch of other stuff that you have to learn. What decisions are you deciding to make that you're sitting back, Divine Masculine, just staring like, should you do it? Yeah, you should. It's a journey, brother. It's a journey. But those decisions, I hope it wouldn't have gone here. Alright. Divine Masculine. One of those choices is not a good choice. I'm just going to tell you like that. But just trust me. It's not a good choice. Yeah, she's very alluring. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Very, very seductive. Very charming. Very, 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 very spiritually powerful. Very spiritually powerful. I'm not sensing that she put any work on you. No, she doesn't have to. She's just one of those women who just does not have to. Seriously. So she's not she's offering the fun, and that's great, but she's not your, no. Think about that for a second, my brother. Do you really sense it? Do you really feel a divine connection with her? Y'all ain't even on the same page. I'm picking up oil and water. But at the same time, she's a lesson. And I'm not saying she's a bad person. She's just not for you. You're just a little enamored by her. Not all y'all. Just a couple of y'all. So don't be like, I'm not enamored by no girl, bro. You don't know what you're talking about. Because it ain't like that. It ain't like that. Oh, snap is on, okay? I guarantee you this, divine masculine, if you go off to the one that is not meant to be with you, that somebody gonna come in on some, yo, what's up, girl? So if you decide to go to the one that enamors you, which you will have a wild time. Oh yes, you will, but it won't last. And I'm not saying that the Knight of Cups coming into your lady's life, your divine's life, is one that'll last either. I heard it's not, but at the same time, you see where I'm going with it. I gotta keep it real in the reading for everybody, even myself. It hurts, but you go off and want to go be like, all right, well, we ain't really kicking it right now, so I'm gonna go do me over here. Well, you know that you could just be patient a little bit longer, and you'll be good. Don't be upset when you see your divine feminine, and at the dance hall or wherever she go out to eat, taking pictures and stuff, talking about how much of a nice night she had. And then you see her girls like, did you invite him upstairs? And she's like, yeah. And you're just like, oh, Lord, and all them thoughts running your brain. And the whole damn time, she really just sat down with some ice cream and Netflix, and they just talked. See where I'm going with it, man. So, honestly, my advice to you, divine masculine, just stay the course. The universe is putting you through it for a reason. You gotta be ready for it. You gotta be prepared and be where you at. And also, divine masculine, a lot of y'all should open up and talk about what bugs you to the one that you could, face your fears. Especially one of the hardest things that a lot of y'all will have to do is face your fears, but not just face your fears, but face your fears in front of the one you love. Because that requires pure vulnerability. That's a whole new level of vulnerability. That's why you never really truly know your person. You always can go deeper and deeper and deeper into their vulnerability, and they can go deeper and deeper and deeper into yours. And I think that for the ones that resonate with this, when you do face your fears in front of the one that you love, it's going to cause you to be vulnerable on a level that you might feel a little embarrassed about, I guess, or just like, why did this person see this? Oh, Lord, but they ain't going to think any less of you. They love you, man. Like, yo, chill, fam. You good. Just the best thing I can say is when that happens, don't be confrontational, man, because she just really trying to help you. Try her way for a change. Try her way. Learn the flow of communication. I'm not saying that you can't communicate, but for the one that's struggling and it does resonate with this right here, go ahead and try her way. Let her talk. Let her speak of her experiences and what she went through. Let her set up a stage and a place for you to come forth and speak and be like, yo, I know you went through it like that, and what you just shared with me was probably one of the most vulnerable things I've ever heard in my life. And I see you have no ulterior motive. You really just sincerely created this entire tone. You even ordered pizza and my favorite buffalo wings, and you really just want me to talk about it? You ain't gonna think it, and then when you're finished talking about it, you're sitting there for like 20 minutes waiting for a bomb to drop or something weird, and she's just like, okay, so, wow, I didn't know that. And then sometimes it turns into a blessing. She'd be like, wow, I didn't know that. Really? Can you elaborate more? And they're like, wow. And the blessing is being vulnerable with your person, being vulnerable with your divine counterpart. You know, to me, I want to be honest with you all. I hope I'm doing this good. I hope that this resonates. I really do. But when I see divine masculine and divine feminine, I don't so much see twin flames, especially for me. I didn't hear anything about twin flames. But I see so much and have always experienced so much of the divine masculine and the divine feminine through conversation with fellow brothers or conversation with women that have taken time to go and do the shadow work and integrate everything and come forth with their perspective as the divine feminine. So I can't say that I've never viewed the divine feminine or divine masculine as one aspect. I view it as just two beautiful aspects. Like, I guess if I had to compare it to anything, and I don't so much mean it like this, so please don't come at me, Wiccans, but the Lord and the Lady, the way I see it, the divine masculine and the divine feminine, the goddess, the masculine or feminine energy, they say it's like prisms and all the deities shine through it. I really like to look at it like that, like humanity and our entire soul collective is just shining through one big prism. I don't think that we're going to go all to the same place when we depart, but I do believe we all share a deep, deep connection, and the universe is huge. So when I see this, when I see divine masculine and divine feminine, I just see y'all standing there just really embraced in one another. You know, just a whole different type of journey, which I can't even really explain. Because it's out of my pay grade. I do know this. The love y'all have isn't a love that just spawned on this earth. It's a love that goes back many, many lifetimes to the ones I'm connecting with on this. But also I'm picking up that a divine feminine might need a little bit of time, divine masculine. So go off and do your thing and just chill. The reason I say go off and do your thing, because I'm picking up that y'all pretty much are open to that. And you're like, you know what? Well, we're not doing us right now. We're, going to go do this. You're doing you, I'm doing me. And if we are meant to connect again, we will. But y'all have a great, strong balance. But I just sense that she needs a little time. Okay? A lot of y'all outside of that, I wanted to say that many divine masculines, in fact, the energy that I'm picking up from the entire flow is on popping. It's great. Y'all really, really, really learning, flowing, or about to fully jump into it. And that's awesome. The world. When I see this is just the divine masculine finally coming into everything that he needed to connect with. He spent so much time purging everything, going through these dark nights of the soul and these constant lessons from deity or angels or ancestors or friends on earth, But you made it. And you're gonna make it. Divine feminine, for the ones that resonate with this, when he gets where he needs to be, which he will be there soon, he's gonna give you the world. And that's on my life. Hopefully this resonated with people in some way, shape, manner, or form. Please let me know in the comments below how it worked for you. If you like this, I'll do more. If it wasn't so much your thing, please tell me why. I'd like to improve. Alright? Please like, share, and subscribe. Join the Craft and Conjure family. And I hope you all have a great day. For the gentlemen that are already connected with their divine feminine, go get her some flowers. Her favorite flowers. But check this out. Get her odd numbers. Not even. Odd. Odd in many places is symbolic of so many things. A dozen red roses could mean friendship. But But if you get her odds, it's different, you know. See if you can get her favorite colors. Maybe for a few of you, that's pink, red, purple, or the bluish kind. Alright, Aquarius Divine Masculines, y'all stay fly. Peace.